In this video, I want to talk about the biggest mistake I see B2B companies make on their website and how a very minor shift will double or triple your lead flow with almost no investment. So let me show you how that's possible. One of the biggest mistakes I see companies make of all shapes and sizes is their website really only has one call to action, which I would call a marry me call to action, which basically says contact us today or get a quote, something that is a very large commitment. You know from experience, if you really sit down and think about it, when you are in a research mode, you're looking at companies that can solve your challenge, you're researching something, you're not ready to have a salesperson contact you, right? You're just not there yet. But most of your websites are set up so there's no way this person can get to know any more information besides what they can consume on the website or start any type of relationship with you without taking that massive commitment. You know when you put in the contact us form, someone's going to call you and email you and be relentless. You might not be ready for that yet. Your prospects aren't ready for that yet either, yet all of your sites are set up that way. You're probably wondering, what can I do to increase my conversion rate and capture some level of commitment from a prospect and then figure out a way to convert them over time? So I'm going to show you an example of how you do that. You want to use something that's often called a lead magnet. So essentially this is something of perceived value that a prospect will trade some of their contact information for. The key here is to deliver something of value, not something that you think is just a sales tool. It has to be actually valuable to prospects. So things like ebooks, white papers, free trials, demos, quizzes, infographics, webinars, case studies, templates, and the list goes on. You can see them all on the screen here. But imagine if a prospect comes to your site and you know, based on the customer journey, you know from experience that one of the things that would really be helpful for them is something, for example, like this. I just Googled a couple of them. I believe this is from MailChimp as an example. If you sold business text messaging services, a guide to business texting, right, it would make sense that someone's like, wow, I actually am interested in this. Let me click this and get this. Right, so that's what you're looking at. Or a marketing planning guide, some type of guide, some type of ebook, something of value, a video series, a case study, although those can be sort of self-serving, so you gotta be a little bit careful there. But you wanna figure out a way to deliver something of value. And then there's a couple steps of what happens behind that to convert that into a lead. But let me show you first how you can deploy some of these lead magnets very easily. So of course you can talk to your website designer and have them customize some different spots on the site, or they can input their information. But there's also an easier way, a tool that we love called Opt-in Monster. It allows somebody that's not even tech savvy to kind of build some of these pop-ups or slide-ins. Like, I'm not a big fan of pop-ups because they're a bit annoying, but they can be like these floating bars. You've seen those on sites all the time. Live chat sort of on the side. It's another conversion tool. Countdown timers if you're B2C. I wouldn't do that B2B. But there's quite a bit sidebars where it's actually in the site. Download this, get access to that. And the key is what you're doing is getting into their hands something from your company of perceived value into their inbox. From there, I'll show you the next steps on what you do to actually convert them. But hopefully you're tracking with me so far. Most of your sites aren't set up to deliver anything of value. It's all contact me now. You need to have something that's a step in between. Here's a great example of what would happen when somebody opts in, meaning they put in their email address to get whatever asset that you're willing to provide. They join a list inside of your CRM or marketing automation system. It sends them an email, it waits, it sends them another email, it waits, sends them another email. This is pretty much the flow. Now, the first couple emails will probably be very specific to the thing they asked for, as they should. The first one should deliver exactly what they requested, and then you can send them additional information over time. You can even have it be more advanced. This is a more advanced one with a white paper. Did they open it? No. Then send them a video. Did they open it? No or yes. And the drip, send a product demo. You can see how advanced you can make some of these flows, but this is such a key component to being successful in any space, but especially B2B. This is so overlooked. In B2C, business to consumer, this is very common, right? You put in your email for a coupon. You've done it a million times. Or get our access to this, or get access to exclusive deals, whatever it is. In business to business, sometimes you have to be a little bit more creative because you're probably not doing some type of coupon. You're probably doing some type of additional value. So start to think about this, and you can think about with your team, what would our prospect really value and what are the next steps? Hopefully your wheels are turning. You're starting to see, wow, wait a minute. I'm having all these people on my website every day. I'm not converting many of them, if any. Oftentimes that's the challenge we see when we come help a business out. Let's put something like bait on the end of a hook and put it in the water. Something that we know our prospects are going to want and it's valuable to them, and will also make us know that they're a good prospect. So you put that out there, then you have a system to follow up with them on a regular basis, on a regular cadence. Again, not selling, just adding value and providing information they'd find valuable. And the goal is to convert a percentage of those into actual clients. And you will if you do this right. So follow these steps step by step. Check out Opt-in Monster. Start to brainstorm with your team some of these assets you can build. I know this will be effective for you. Please feel to drop in the comments that you implemented this and the type of changes it's had in your business. I'd love to see it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.